He's unfrozen soon, should be an easy kill. Okay, running south. Wait. No way. Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got my ankles broken so easily. Until that point, people just ran south. And it's been a while since I needed to counter someone using NPCs to f me up like that. But as I continued gathering footage for the video, I realized it was so much more than just the lack of a PJ timer that would trip me up. The transition in 2004 from RuneScape Classic to RuneScape 2 changed so many integral parts of the game that many of the smaller details were left overlooked. Andrew had laid the foundation for the game we know today, but it was rough playing at this time. I think that's actually what makes this so fun though. It's a challenging Wild West era RuneScape. I'd go as far as to argue that early RuneScape 2 was the most challenging time to solo PK in the deep wilderness. Most of the already limited viable content was near some sort of easy escape, and with no KO potential from special attacks or Teleblock to restrict escape, the wilderness felt safe, at least for experienced players. I didn't play around this time, so I definitely wanted to give it a try and not miss this chance. I'll be strictly solo, I'll have no help from friends in any way, and no second account. And I won't be wasting my time losing aggro. I'll be logging in, checking worlds, looking for anyone to PK in an instant. Just as Zamrock intended. This video is only possible thanks to the free open source preservation server Lost City, which has now updated the game with all historical content up to June 28, 2004. Since this update included special attack, it is basically impossible to get content without spec ever again. RuneScape's definitely a grind, but this early version is insane. The lack of content and quality of life updates means the clicks are tedious and the XP gains are slow. My journey began a couple of months before members content came out on the server, but most of my funding for runes and arrows came from camping KBD and hard clues from Hellhounds. I was playing for enjoyment and not for efficiency. I purposefully chose the more AFK methods so the gains were slow. 80 magic was the finishing touch to the account. It took around 4 months of casual playing to acquire everything I needed for PKing. The real challenge was always going to be the activity of the game. This shit's dead. There was an average of 200 to 300 people playing on the server throughout the filming of this video. It makes it quite difficult to PK if I can't find people, so I went to the most active PKing spot at this time, the Green Dragons. This is the only place you can find and kill green dragons for consistent profit. They're easy to kill due to their low HP and defenses, there's a safe spot for ranging and maging them, but if you're PKing here, prepare to be challenged. Players can easily escape by running south. The hobgoblins are very close by, and little past them lies the 30 line, where a glory can teleport you to safety. So if PJing mobs, no TB, no F keys, no spec, and no player base didn't sound challenging enough,
we can expect no help from friends, no multi-logging, terrible magic gear with consistent splashes, right-click only option to attack players that are higher combat level, potions that cause a delay, protect magic having the holding spells.
If this wasn't enough, the players are just not as dumb as they used to be. Most of the players playing the server have played RuneScape in the past. It's just not as easy as it was in 2004, where players had no idea what they were doing. So when I first started the video, I wasn't aware of many of these little quirks about the game. Or at least I hadn't experienced them yet. See, I started in free to play, and the only PKing I did there was really with the boys. Didn't learn much. Yeah. I was super excited to finally try this out though. Like, members, new combat system, what just changed from classic, that's crazy. So without any warming up, I just jumped straight into it. First thing though, that I had to drill in my head, is that the attack style and the run gets reset every time I log out. It kind of sounds like a small detail, but it's really annoying in the long run, and especially if you log in and need to act quickly. I first tried logging in just south of the dragons, but quickly changed that up and found it was best to run in from the west and hug the tree line, as this would not impede your camera view or line of sight as you run up on the safe spot. I had to find this out the hard way.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
I'll admit that most high-level players have little to fear here, as they can easily tank to the 30 line with minimal food. Focusing on prayer switching and eating will ensure an easy getaway. I would try every single person I could, and I paid no attention to the expenses, levels, or anything. I didn't care. Each attempt at a player would cost me a lot. Here's a breakdown of all the costs that add up while PKing. Although I really didn't care about this, since I'm just here for the fun, not here for the GP. I'm loving every minute of this. In the beginning, my heart was even racing when I found someone. You can even see me being kinda shaky in some of the clips. I basically hopped through every world, every hour, for around 3 days to get these clips. I was actually surprised at how active it was here for the small player base. Miss Bex did a great job tanking me here, even though they're 20 levels lower than me. They managed to get to the hobgoblins with plenty of food to spare, I'm sure. I chased till the end because why not? You never know what can end up happening.
Fuck a three-way.
They're not very happy with my three-way switches though. I might have made something happen if my entangle landed on the last hobgoblin, but that was a great fight nonetheless. This next clip just reiterates how bad the magic bonus currently is. Splashes are very consistent in this game. That was 1 out of the 5 entangles that hit, and he got out scot-free. Honestly, this clip is embarrassing as fuck. I made so many mistakes. Again, I forgot to put on my prayer, and then I completely forgot that I can't left-click someone higher level. I was just excited I found someone. This time I remembered getting juked, so I played it a little better. It's a rough watch for me, but man, I learned a lot.
Bye-bye!
So this was the first person to attack me back. Man, after that potion delay, it just threw me off. I was trying to poison him, but I probably should have been hitting him with the D-Long. At the end of the day, I chased this man so far. I'm even gonna speed up the footage because the hobgoblins weren't hitting me. I was just constantly trying to hit him and it was just splashing. I don't even know what happened here. The man ran around, I followed, and he got away. It is what it is, but my brain definitely has to rewire itself from old school PKing mechanics. So I forgot to hit record on this one. I actually got someone. It was my first PK. I don't know how I missed that. The loot's not big. He didn't even put up a fight. While I'm just sitting there looting, I see someone else. So yeah, of course I go for them. Why not? 2 in 1 inventory. Let's go. Beautiful start to this fight. Already misclicking, staff bashing, dudes laughing at me. I don't know, I'm speeding up this clip too because, yeah, the dude walks around, he's trying to defend himself. He doesn't even have prayer. I'm literally just getting owned by the dragon. He's using the goddamn dragon against me again. These guys, I swear, they're truly flawless. Get it? Because that's the guy's name? Fuck you. Also, yeah, I didn't have my dragon shield on. I didn't have protect from magic on. I literally got chanced by that dragon. Again, fuck you. And yeah, the loot was trash, but that's not why we're here. We're having fun, right? I'm having fun. Does this sound like I'm having fun? Another great start to a clip. I'm not using run, I'm not potted, probably not using prayer, because why should I learn, right? At least this guy runs south. I probably would have went insane if he started using the dragon to defend himself. I don't think I can handle that right now. I must have caught him at a bad time. I don't think he had any more food. He didn't go too far, already saying GG. And you know what, I'm feeling like it's gonna be a roll from here. I'm gonna do well. I'm getting in the groove, trust me. Okay, but why is he not dying? He said GG, so he should be dying. Why does he keep surviving? Why does he keep running? What's going on here? Thank God, my third kill. The third time I get a kill. This stuff is hard. I don't know about you guys. If you're watching this, you're probably like, wow, this guy's a But I honestly am having difficulties. Thanks. Of course, the loot's not great. I mean, what do we expect, right? They're killing dragons, guys. They're killing green dragons. Look at this absolute Chad in full red d'hide. What a lovely man. He just makes the mistake of going the wrong way, right? It's south is the better way to run. You just can't go the other way. Like, you're just gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught. I mean, he was trying to escape, right? Thinking that I would like get some distance away from him, but nope. Gotcha. And again, he doesn't have a lot of food, right? He's foiled with dragon hides. The man was probably sitting there killing these dragons for quite some time, getting some prayer experience and getting that sweet, sweet dragon hide. I'm on a roll now, right? I'm kind of feeling myself over here. These people don't even expect me to come and PK them. This server is so dead that it's kind of like a shock when I come by and I'm like, holy crap, I'm a PKer, let's go. And yeah, it's not great loot again, who cares? Who cares? I'm having the time of my life. And I owe it all to the people I'm PKing. I honestly make so many mistakes on this kill that, you know what? Let's talk about 2004, right? What happened in 2004? Shrek 2. That's right, Shrek Mother Frickin' 2. Yeah, Napoleon Diamond. Look at these movies. These are some crazy movies. But that wasn't even it. Look at this music. The music was insane. This was a great year. A great year for everything. Literally, look at these video games. Counter-Strike, Source, Half-Life 2, a World of War. Are you kidding me right now? I don't even understand, but yeah, we got RuneScape 2 in the same year. This is wild. What a wild year. I love 2004. It just doesn't feel like we get the same type of stuff coming out nowadays, right? Music, movies, games, whatever you mean. Like it just feels different. This was an insane time. It was an insane time, and up to whatever year, I don't even care. But here we go. I mean, this guy's high level. He's just gonna get away. It's just too easy. Man, when I logged in, I thought I had a free feast, but of course, the magic gear, it just doesn't allow for it. Sometimes you just keep splashing. It sucks, but it's just a part of this game, right? So I log into this guy, and he seems pretty AFK. He's not risking much. I mean, you can obviously tell. But he wanted his stuff back. You know, he's asking for it. I guess he just got it. Obviously, I'm just gonna give it to him. Whatever. Who cares? It's not about the stuff again. You know, it's a server that's. And yeah, you may be thinking that I'm like bullying the lower levels, because I am. Like I said, any higher levels can easily escape. But at the end of the day, like just in this clip, even a low level can escape. It is possible. You just have to make sure you're switching your prayers, you're eating right, and you're running down south. So this is that clip from the intro. It seems like I was about to kill him, right? He's so low HP, but nope. Actually, he just gets away. I just splash. I'm not doing enough damage. He doesn't even have enough food to survive, but it doesn't matter, right? Because RNG is RNG. I actually see him later in Varric, and he tells me about how he was absolutely excited to survive. Yeah, this guy's just 4-iteming. He's not even risking anything, obvious, right? Also is just typing to me while tanking me. It doesn't matter, right? He's high level, he's gonna survive. It is what it is. This video is basically devolved into, but you know, here we are. If you're still here, honestly, leave a comment and tell me what your favorite movie was from 2004. I'd just love to hear that. So yeah, nearing the end here, I gotta say, it was pretty difficult to PK on this game. You know, you're really going against so many challenges. You have to watch out for all the NPCs, right? You're moving your camera with your arrow keys. Like, that is absolutely horrendous. Everything has to go right. If it doesn't, then most people will get away. Except I'm not sure why this guy didn't just log out. I'm pretty sure he could have logged out at one point. Maybe he was just kind of, you know, not used to getting PK'd on this game. I had a great bit of fun doing this. This period of RuneScape was very grindy, but when has RuneScape not been a grind? It definitely made me appreciate some of the greats that maxed during this time. I met a ton of cool people and really enjoyed the content this community has put out. It's a free open source preservation server, so it's not going anywhere. If you're thinking of trying it out, I highly suggest doing so. You can even grab the code and run your own server. Shit, you can even manipulate the code, make something unique. Make sure to subscribe because I do have another PK vid coming out. This time it will have special attack. I just thought this would be an interesting way to preserve this time period. The live server will always have special attack now, and that makes it a whole different game. Hope you enjoyed whatever this was. Bye.